is Shannon Sims. I'm going to be with you for about an hour this morning. We're going to hopefully work a little bit of everything today, but I want to work on some ground poses. So we're going to spend a little bit of time standing, then we're going to come down on the ground and find a number of different ways to strengthen our legs, strengthen our core, strengthen our glutes. Today, some of the things that you might need, and again, if you don't have some of these tools, don't worry about it. You can do a lot of the exercises without things. So if you feel like you can't do them and you don't have some of these things, you can. Body weight exercises, still really powerful. I do have a number of different bands. So just find a weight variance that works for you. If you order those little 6-packs, it's going to come from really light all the way up to really heavy, and you can keep challenging yourself. When you know that something is too easy, that's when you go up a little bit more. I have a variety of weights. I have 3-pound and 5-pound weights. So just find some weights that feel good for you. I have a small towel for knee and maybe lower back. So if you have any knee issues or spinal issues more on the ground, this can be really helpful. I also have a block. So I'm going to have a block, and then I have my bar stool, so I have a nice steady surface. So have something that you have that is a steady surface. If you don't have something, again, just use the wall. And for a lot of the poses that we do, we can definitely do that. I have my mat, and I definitely have my water. So let's start off. We're going to bring those legs out a little bit wider. Let's reach and extend your arms up. And then just reach everything over towards the right side. Find a little stretch in this side body. And then inhale, coming back to the center, and do the same on the other side. And just reach. Inhale, center. Take the hands down. And see if you can fold forward. Bend your knees, let your bottom hang out, and let your ribs go a little side to side. Now I'm going to walk the feet out a little bit. And I'm going to take the hands to the knees, shift my weight back into the heels, and start moving a little side to side. Now I want you to get down as low as you can, push your weight into your heels, and you might glide from side to side. If something is too easy, I want you to push to the outside of the arches. Maybe take the hands behind, try not to round the lower back, and moving yourself side to side. We're going to find about 10 of these, and go a little slower, and sometimes slow is a little bit more challenging. And so just reaching side to side, noticing that I'm getting a nice stretch here. About 4 more each side. And 3. And then we're going to stay over to the right. 2. And 1. And reach yourself over to the right. Turn your toes in that direction. See if you can bow into it a little bit. And just stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right toes come back in. Maybe glide over to the left or use your hands. Turn the toes and the knee in the same direction. Bow into it a little bit. Push the weight into your heels. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turning the toes back to the center. Lifting up. And notice I got a lot in the legs. So I'm going to stay up a little bit more. And I want you to start shifting again that weight side to side. Now you're going to find how low you can go down. A lot depends on muscles, but also sometimes depends on the knees and the lower back. So a little tuck of that tailbone. And start to again press weight. And think about your foot as each corner of your foot is actually pressing in. Kind of like a rectangle. And feel each corner of the rectangle pushing in. Now hug your belly in. Let's stay over to that right side. And I want you to lift the torso up a little bit, bow into it. Little lift, little bow. Little lift, little bow. Last one. Little lift, little bow. Shift that weight back over to the left. Holding here, sink down. Little tuck of that tailbone so spine is in neutral. And then little lift, little bow. Little lift, little bow. 2 more. Little lift, little bow. Last one. Now, shorten your stance. Bring your left foot in a little bit more. Think about shifting your weight back into the right. Now, if you need hands, you can use your hands. If not, square your shoulders off and think about lifting the left foot in. And then bring that left foot out. A little touch and bow. And touch as little as you can. Let's find 10, 9, 8, 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to shift that weight over towards the left side, and I'm going to think about lifting the right leg. And see if you can just touch and touch, and you'll notice my left or right toes are barely touching to the left. So all my weight is back into the glutes. 5 more, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right foot's down. I'm going to lift that left leg, and I'm going to find 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Shoulders are back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing that weight over towards the left. Same thing. Weight is in the heel. Lift the right. Find 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself back over to the right. This time I'm going to lift. Bring it in. Little lift. Bring it in. Little lift. Now, if you need that stable surface, I want you to use it. Get down as low as you can. So if you're not feeling much, squat down a little bit more, even if your hands are on that surface. Let's find 4 more. And 3. Push into your big toe. 2. Last one. Nice. Shift to the left. Same thing. So I'm going to lift and then bring that foot in. Push your weight back into your left heel. Square off your shoulders. Push into your left big toe. Finding balance, finding a spot to focus on. So you kind of notice I'm looking down as opposed to looking at you so I can keep my balance too. Last 2. Last 1. Nice. Shifting over, finding that little press back. So we're going to find quite a few of these. And just sinking back as far as you can. We're finding 5. And 4. 3, 2, and 1. Hold down as much as you can. Draw the leg in a little bit, press out. Draw it in, press back out. Slide it in, press out. Slide it in, press out. 4 more. Slide, back out. 3, and you can tell my leg isn't sliding. It's really kind of pressing. Last one. Nice. Hold here. 10, 9, 8. Sink down more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Glide over to the left. Hold here for a moment. Find that balance. We're going to slide it in, step out. Slide, step out. So I'm sliding halfway. Push your weight back. Little tuck of that tailbone. So I'm taking the spine in neutral. Pushing more weight back into that left heel. You've got 4 more. 3. And 2. And 1. Nice. Holding here. Sink down a little bit more if you can. Little tuck of that tailbone, especially if you're feeling pain in the lower back. Stay here for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Little pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pressing up. Nice. All right. So grabbing onto that stable surface. So I'm going to start off with my right side. Right foot is going to stand tall. I want you to push your weight back into your right heel. Lift your kneecap. Think about lifting your toes a little bit. Left leg is going to come up. We'll find 10, 9, 8, 7. Push back into the heel. 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep it up on 1, 2, 1. Holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend, kick for 10, 9, 8, 7. Really tall. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend that left leg back. Bend your right knee. Push your weight into your heel. Square your shoulders. Now dip down, and you'll find these little dips. Keep the left leg up as much as you can. Crown of the head is reaching forward. Shoulders are back. Push your weight into your right heel. Let's find 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing that leg all the way through. Lift up a little bit so you're pushing so high on that right leg that the left leg is actually lifting. Bring it up. Strong right leg. So you're going to notice as you're really strong in the right leg, you're pushing into the glute. We've got 5 more, and then we're going to hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Find those little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave it out. Snap kick. 10, 9, 8. Really strong on the right leg. Shoulders back, like you're leaning into a wall. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lean back. Open that hip a little bit. Square your shoulders. Get down a little bit lower. So if you can, push more weight back into the heel. Bring that left leg up. So left leg comes up. I'm going to sink down, lift, down, lift. Now I'm going to find something called dive bombers. So dive bombers, my shoulders are going to come down as I do this. So you're going to find 5 more. 4, get down super low. 3, and 2, and 1. Lean the shoulders down. Now find these little dips, straighten, bend. And it might not be straight all the way. Shoulders are pointed down. Left hip is pointed down. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee all the way up. Plant the left foot down. Other side. So same thing, stable surface. Now when I'm doing this, I'm standing really tall, but I'm not leaning forward. So it's almost like you're leaning up against a wall. Left foot is pressing in. Stand tall, left heel, maybe even lift the left big toe. Think about kicking that right leg up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, leave it up. 1, hold here. 10, 9, 8. Try to move the leg a little bit for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knee, snap. So just extending those toes forward, but it's the left leg that's working. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend. Straighten out that right leg, square the hips. Hand is just on that stable surface. Find these little dips and lift. Don't straighten out that left leg all the way. And try to press into the left big toe. And notice your desire to lean into the left and see if you can avoid that. Try to keep that right hip down. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to bring them in. Lift up really high on the left heel. Press the shoulders back. Kick the leg forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave it up. Hold here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knee. Snap. So extending that leg, lifting through the back of the left heel, all the way up the back of the leg. We've got 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Keep that knee bent. Bend the left. So I'm going to find those little dips first. Lower, lift. So try to keep the shoulders as square as you can. And I know this is kind of a challenge. We're going to find 4 more. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to dive bomb the shoulders down. Now as I'm here, I want to see if you can straighten the leg a little bit and bend. Keeping the shoulders tipping down. 8 more. Bend. 7. Bend. 6. Bend. 5. Bend. 4. Bend. 3, 2, the right foot down. Woo, all right. So take that chair out for a moment. I'm gonna grab onto my drink. We're gonna find little squats here. So on your little squats, I want you to think about keeping your legs about hip distance apart, little tuck to the tailbone, so the tailbone is pressing down, and then just finding little movements. Now, as you're here, I want you to take this opportunity, since we're not going down too far, to actively squeeze into the base of the glutes. And just find that squeeze in as much as you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to lower down a little bit more so you can get your elbows to touch. Lift up a little bit. Tuck the tailbone. 10, 9, 8. Squeeze the glutes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up a little bit more. Now, lift the chest a little bit. Throw the bottom back a little bit more. Keep tilting the tailbone down. 10, 9, 8, 7. So I'm not feeling any pressure in my toes. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Tailbone down. 4, 3, 2, 10, 9. Almost done. 8, 7, 6, 5. You're going to grab your block in a moment. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Slowly come up. Again, that tailbone needs to be tucked down when I'm doing these. Block is going to come to the right foot. So place your block on your right foot. Find your squat pose. And again, I want to push down, but I want to tilt the tailbone down a little bit. We're going to find those babies. So notice how this changes the position, how this changes what is working. For 10, 9, 8. Tighten your glutes. So actively visualize which leg you're working the most. 4, 3, 2, 10 more like this. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring those elbows down and lift. Lift. 4, 10. Draw the navel in. Tilt the tailbone down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 10. Now, if you're feeling pain in your lower back, maybe don't go down so far, but also make sure that your tailbone is literally pointed down towards the ground and not back towards the wall behind you. So you're going to start to feel this in the quads, that right glute, maybe even the left glute. Draw your belly in. Keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Push weight into that right foot. 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 more like this. 4, 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying down. Lift up, down, lift, down, lift. So squat, lower down for 10. Now see if you can just lift that leg up without using the action of the knee. So I'm pushing a lot of energy into this right. And you're going to notice the left leg is really not doing a lot, if anything. Push energy into the back of the right heel. Make sure you're on that block, pressing back. Now, if you can, bring those elbows down. Maybe even grab your weights if you want a little bit more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Try to keep the left foot flat. 4, 3, 2, 10 more. 9, 8. Don't straighten out the right completely. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold down. Little 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 10. Tilt the tailbone down. Push in energy into that right leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, bring it up. So if you're not sure which leg you were working, hopefully you are now. So this time, that left foot is going to come to my block. And if you don't have a block, maybe books, stack something that's not going to move, that's pretty secure when you're doing this. All right. So I'm going to bring the left foot down, and I'm going to find those little squats. I want to make sure that tailbone is tucked down. Now lower. We do those little ones first. So it's half, and where are you pushing your energy? Are you pushing it into the right leg or the left? So right now, I want to transfer so the hips feel fairly level. Little tuck of that tailbone so the tailbone is pushing down, and the right toes are really light. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you bring the elbow down to the knee. And again, tilt that tailbone down. Push your energy into the left foot. Really pushing in. Like you're energetically about to just spring off that block. Keep going. You've got these. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Tuck the tailbone. 5. So I'm engaging the abdomen the whole time. 3, 2, 1. Press and don't lift. So as I'm here, make sure your right foot is flat. Tilt your tailbone down so you're not feeling this press in the lower back. Now I'm pushing through the left foot. That right foot is flat, and I'm bending the left knee enough to where the elbow comes back down. And I know there's a lot of moving components, so it takes a lot of our own self-focus. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Push into your left big toe and left heel. 2, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep the right foot flexed. For 4, 3, 2, last in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hold on. 1, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. 10, 9, 8. Tuck the tailbone down. Take the arch off your lower back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last set. Keep going. Pushing into that left leg, left glute. Push the tailbone down. Draw the belly button in underneath. So I'm pulling that low belly button. Last 10, 9, 8, come on. 7, you're strong. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, I'm all the way up. Woo. All right, so take that block out. I'm going to take your stability, I know I can't even say your stable surface out. So some of these exercises, it's what I put into it. So sometimes if I'm not getting a lot out of it, I might not be enacting the muscle or engaging the muscle the right way. So just keep knowing your body and start to make those little micro changes. Now I'm going to bring the feet out a little bit wider, and I'm going to press into the right foot. I want you to lean back with the left. So finding a little bit of an awkward lunge. Now draw that knee down and open the thighs a little. Now I'm going to bring the arms up. 10, 9, 8, 7. Right knee is forward, left knee is facing down. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Bring it forward. Right leg back. And again, it's to the distance of my mat. That right heel is lifted, knees are slightly out. Lift the arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Knee is down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those weights forward, step forward. So tuck the tailbone in, lower down a little bit, finding this horse stance, but my toes are forward. Now I want you to draw the arms back and forward. Squeeze. So keep the arms really tight. Don't let the shoulders lift. Pull the backs of the triceps up. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to bring those arms out a little bit wider. Keeping the legs out wider, thumbs are going to press in. And I want you to lean forward a little bit, pull your belly in. Lift them up a little at a V. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms up, squeeze the thumbs together, then bring them back out to where they were. 10, 9, 8, 7. Weight is in the heels. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll out the shoulders. So I know these are challenging. I'm going to bring those feet in a little closer together. Bend your knees. Weight is in the heels. I want you to find the hands come in towards each other. Bring them up towards the chest. Lower down. Up, down. So you can use your body in conjunction with this movement, but think about zipping up. Keep the shoulders reaching away from the ears. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to reach those arms forward and drop it down. Forward, drop it down. Forward, drop it down. Forward, drop down. 7 more. Drop down. 6, drop. 5, drop. 4, drop it down. 3, lower. 2, lower down. Last one, lower down, turn the hands in. So I'm going to bring the weights together, and I want you to extend the weights forward. Now drop your tailbone down, keep your shoulders back, keep your abdomen tight. So pull your belly in, squeeze your inner thighs, and hug your forearms towards each other. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the elbows down, curl in. So these are called reverse preacher curls. And keeping your spine pretty straight. Tailbones drop down. I have a gentle S curve to my lower back, but not one that's creating pain in my lower back. So bend the knees so you're keeping that energy in the upper body. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to bend those elbows, and I want you to extend. So curl, reach. Curl, reach. Now try to keep the weights together as much as you can. Keep it down, stretch. Keep it down, stretch forward. Down, stretch. Down. 4 more. Down. 3, keep reaching. Down. 2, try to freeze the lower body. Last one, we're just going to stretch. 10, 9, 8, squeeze the elbows. 7, 6, 5, pull your tailbone down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms down. Nice job. So I'm going to take those weights over, and I'm going to come down onto the mat. So we won't need our stable surface anymore. If you want to come down to the ground, come down to the ground. I want you to bring yourself in plank position as you're doing this. So your hands are down, and I want you to think about rounding your back a little bit. pressing up. So I'm carrying my back, and I'm going to take my feet back. So I want you to come into this really lifted position. So your shoulders are reaching up. Relax your neck a little bit. Pull your belly in. Squeeze your inner thighs. Hug in. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your right foot in just a little bit. And then bend your left knee. And I want you to lift up and down. Squeeze your abdomen in. 8, 7, 6. Hug your lower abs in. 5. Keep reaching your shoulders over your wrists. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that right foot back. Left knee comes in a little bit. Just a little. Bend both knees. Lower the knees down, but keep the shoulders reaching over the wrists. 8, 7. Hug the abdomen. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If that feels okay, both feet come in at this distance. Lower, lift. 10, press. 9, press. 8, 7, but you're pushing the ground away. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Woo. I know those are challenging. So they don't look like they're much, but you realize how much they are in your upper body, your shoulders, really strengthening everything. We're going to come down on the ground. We're going to do some ab work. So lower yourself down all the way. Make sure your lower back is pressing down. Extend your right leg up. Left hand is going to touch the outside and reach it back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep that right arm reaching forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now extend the left. Keep the right arm going, or right leg going, and left arm. 6, 5, 4. Push the lower back in. 3, 2, 1. Hover the leg. 10, 9, 8, 7. If the leg doesn't hover, just keep it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. And I know those can be challenging, so find 1, 2, or 3. You might do 3 sets of that first variation. So just find the one that works best for you. Bend both your knees. Think about the left leg coming up. Shoulders lift up. Right hand is going to reach and then extend. So it's touching and then extending out for 8, 7. Now my lower back is down. 6, 5. Exhale up. 4, 3, 2, 1. So you can straighten out that right leg. Let your body catch up with that movement. 8, 7, 6, 5. Push the lower back down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hover the right. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! I know those are challenging. Coming up a little bit. So we're going to keep working on those straight legs. I'm going to encourage you to grab onto your block. And whew, it is hot in here. I teach hot yoga, and I feel like I'm doing hot yoga right now. So you're going to take your block between your thighs. Now I'm going to slide it a little bit more towards the right side. If you need to elevate, if you're kind of sinking back like this, put a pillow, a blanket, maybe wrap or roll up your towel and sit on that so you can extend up a little bit. If you have real tight hamstrings, your abs aren't going to really make a difference on that, so you need to give yourself a little bit of a lift up so you're level with where we are. I want you to think about taking that block forward, and you're going to press your heel to the block. Just see if it comes down pretty easily, and then lift. Now, without leaning back, reach your hands forward, and just find these little on and off. 10, 9, 8. Now, your left inner thigh is facing forward too. 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to do the same on the left. So that left heel is going to rest. I'm lining up and I'm going to find 10, 9, hands are forward, 8, 7. So try not to lean back. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to bring that block again over a little bit more. I'm going to make an M. So sitting up as tall as you can, reach your fingers out, lift and bring it back in. Now I want to try to bring it in so the legs are here. So bring that block out so you're getting into the obliques and the side of the hip flexors. Point your big toe forward, shoulders are back, lift up. So we're still feeling that inner thigh. We already strengthened the core on that. And this is a lot of core work. For 4 more. And 3. Oh, my leg is cramping. 2, 1. Nice. Oh, those are hard. So you want that left foot in, and yes, your toes will cramp. I know mine do. Again, we're making that M with the left side. Sitting up as tall as you can. Left leg is going over and down. Now try not to pound it down. Soft landing. Lifting up as much as you can. So you can kind of see when you're reaching those fingers forward, what's going on. Try to press your big toe forward. And you'll notice my arch cramps when I do that. And so I have to adjust my foot. Now that cramping in the arch constricts other things that are going on in the body. Last 3. And 2. Woo. Last 1. So not getting frustrated by some of the cramps that go on. It's the body's way of eventually loosening some of those things, and we just need to get in. If you have a lot of cramping in your feet, you can always grab onto a tennis ball and do that. All right, so last time. This time we're going to challenge ourselves. See if we bring that block up a little higher. We're going to come straight over and down. Now lifting up as high as you can, and again, toes are facing forward. If I'm turning the hip out, I'm working different muscles. So I want to really get into the abdomen as I'm doing this. Shoulders are back. Turn the toes forward. Yeah, big toes facing forward. And you'll notice how the abdomen kicks on so much more. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, a lot of upper abs when I'm doing that. So try to sit up as tall as you can. If that block needs to be down lower or you don't use a block at all, totally okay. So lifting up, let's find these big movements. Shoulders are back, sitting up tall, big toe is forward, finding that center, adjusting as you cramp, noticing where in your abdomen you're working these last 4. Come on, lift. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Shake out your feet a little bit. Good work. I know those are challenging. All right, so I'm going to grab on. If you have knee issues, you can use a block to sit on. If you do not have knee issues, you're going to want to hold your block and bring that block forward. So I'm going to make sure my hips are leaning back. So I want you to reach your arms forward. I want you to push into the tops of the toes. Lean yourself back a little bit. Now as you're here, keep your shoulders back, lift your heart, and see about bringing your hips down towards your heels, lifting up. And that's about where you need to be. Now you can bring the legs in a little closer together. Find the position that feels best for your knees. Reach your arms forward, lean back. So a lot of core engagement. We're going to do 10 like this. So I'm just going to lean back, press forward. Lean back, push off the shins. So I'm working into the core. The shoulders are stable, reaching the fingers out. So 5 more, pressing forward. And 4, 3, and 2. Come on, you've got these. Last one. Nice. Sit back down. Now I'm going to lift straight up, and I'm going to find 10, 9, 8. Now this is different. This is quad. 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to see if you can hover here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, relax, lower the legs down. I know these are hard. All right, so these next ones, we're gonna work into the obliques a little bit. I'm gonna bring those legs a little closer together. Right arm is gonna come up. So I'm gonna find that kneeling pose. Reach and extend the arm up. Lean back into it. Try to bring the right hip and then lean back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Lean back. 3, 2, 1. Find those babies. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Lean forward. Maybe massage out the thighs a little bit. We're going to find that other side. Same thing. Reaching that left arm up. Same exact thing. Lean back into it. Try to bring the hip to that elbow and lift up. 10. Now, the further you lean back, the more you're going to get out of this. So, 6, 5, 4, 3. Lean back and lower down. 2, 1. Find 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, massage out those thighs. Woo, nice job. All right, so we're going to come onto our side. I'm going to lower down onto my left side. My right leg is out. And this is where I want you to grab onto that band. So grabbing onto your band, take your band around your thighs. Now you can also have a weight handy. You can also have a block handy if you want. I want you to think about bringing the knees so the knees align. And I'm going to bring this band right down. Now this right knee is right over the left. So it's not way back here. It's all the way forward. And I'm just going to find these little movements. Now lifting the leg up and finding an elevation that feels good in the side of the thigh. Now if you know you need more, you can take that weight right to the top of the thigh. And just keep pressing up. It's for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to lift up. I want you to hold that. Flex the foot. Now kick your foot forward and bring it back. Kick, bring it back. So I'm not doing anything but extending and bending. Keep the distance between the knees. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to bring that right knee forward and pull the left knee back. So the knees are pulling in opposition. And just bring your knee a little forward, but keep it elevated. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to keep this right knee up. Kick, bend. Kick, bend. So now I'm adding that element of resistance. Why keeping that distance from the mat? 5 more. 4, 3. Oh, these are hard. 2, 1. Oh, I'm going to drop that weight because these are getting too challenging for me. And I'm going to bring that leg back up. Now I've got these little kicks, and I want you to lower and lift. 10, 9, 8. Push your hip back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring your knees all the way together. So slide the hip forward, lift the leg up, keep the knee where it is, and you can even see sometimes trying to keep that knee up so it's not touching the block, reaching it forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, bring that leg down, take it out of your band. Massage out your hip for a moment. We're going to do the other side. So I'm going to come to the other side, do the same thing. You can use that block, but choose not to use the block. Band is going to come around the legs. And again, I'm aligning my shins. My right thigh is down, my left thigh is up. And adjusting for how you need, but again, I want to keep some distance. Now, if you want, you can take that weight And it's harder to take the weight towards the knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting up, holding there just for the kick. Keep the knees stacked over the left. So I'm just kicking and extending back into that 45 degree. Keeping the elevation of the knees and keeping the inner arch facing forward so I'm not rolling to the outside of the hip. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Lifting that leg and kick. Lift, kick. 8, 7, come on. 6, woo, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down for a moment. We're going to take that right leg back, and I'm going to bring that knee forward a little bit. I'm going to lift that knee up, and I'm going to separate the knees a little bit. So I'm going to kick and extend, kick and extend. So try to keep that knee lifted up. 10, 9, I know I'm sweating like crazy. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Draw your belly in. 3, 2, 1, and pressing forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down for a moment. We still have 1 more. I know. So extend, flex, bend, bend, and extend. 5 more. Come on. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Okay, so other side, we still have another set of these. I'm going to do these a little different. I'm not going to use the weight. These are really challenging. And I'm going to bring the knee, so the knee is extending in. Now, here, I'm extending, so my right hip is over the left, and I'm going to find this distance between, that you can see, one knee is right stacked over the other. Now, I want you to lift, push forward. Lift, push forward. Lift, push forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to bring the heels together, knee together. Heel, knee. So we're adding that resistance on that one section. Heel, knee, heel, knee, heel, knee, heel, knee. Find 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so we still have more of these. If you want to take that band off, you can. I have to. These are just killing me. So let's find heel, toe. 10, 9, 8. I think I'm sore from yesterday. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pressing out. 1. Last 10, 9, 8. When you do these, press those thighs out. 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep the heels together. 2, 1. Hold here. Open. 10, 9, 8. Now push into your left leg. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those legs down. Okay, other side. We're almost done. Taking those feet in. So again, I'm going to find those bands first. Finding your extension here. Knees are lined up as I do this. Now you're going to keep that knee lifted. Let's find 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find those extensions. So lift and lift, 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 5 more, 4, 3, 2, we're going to bring that knee forward, 1, so forward, forward, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those heels together, knee, heel, knee. Let's find at least 10 with the band. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to take that band off. It's a killer. And let's open, open. So really pushing back into your hip. And this is where you find that sometimes it feels like you've hit a brick wall. I know today, I feel like I've hit a brick wall. 8 more. 7, 6, 5. Keep those heels together. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pushing out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. All right, so on to your back. Take yourself all the way back down onto your back. And this time I want you to grab onto your block. Take your block between your thighs. If you want that weight on your legs, you can use that weight. I don't want you to bring your hips up too high, but I want you to think about squeezing your inner thighs as you do this. Feet are hip distance apart, lifting the tailbone up to about this level. So you can see that most of my rib cage is still down, and I'm going to find a lot of these. Now as you're here, move your feet together a little closer, and I want you to think about squeezing the upper thighs towards the inside of the groin. So curling the belly button down. So if your belly button was touching something, or you're trying to bring your hips up to kind of touch your belly button, how does that look? Your tailbone has to tilt down to make that happen. So lifting the tailbone up by 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 10, 9, 8. 10s are much easier to count with. So I know you're like, why aren't you just telling us what the number is? But you're going to do the number that you have in your body. So don't really worry sometimes about the number that's counting. Sometimes it's just a guide for us to really focus. If you can, close your eyes, notice what you're feeling, tilt your tailbone down, activate so your top of the thighs, or maybe even the weights, are kind of reaching towards the belly button as you're lifting up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep going. So squeeze that block and notice where you're starting to feel this. If you can, gaze straight up. Push into the lower ribs. So I'm trying to get more of my ribs down, so I'm activating more of my glutes. Keep squeezing that block, lifting the tailbone, but just the tailbone. So even the tailbone is kind of reaching back towards the heels as I lift up. Squeeze that block. Maybe you even feel the feet coming in closer together as you're energetically turning on your midline. We're getting the inner thighs, the groin muscles. So really strengthening all the little muscles in even the glute maximus. So the glute max is a pretty big muscle, and it's got a lot of little working components inside that giant big muscle. Come on, you've got several more. So keep going, you're almost done. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Tilt that tailbone every time you come up. 4, 3, 2. It's almost like a pelvic thrust. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You're almost to the end. 1. Last 20. Keep going. You've got these. Come on. 15, 14, Stay here, 10, 9, 8. Push your heels away, 7, 6. Don't move them, just push energetically. 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 little squeezes of the block. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. See all the muscles you weren't working when you're squeezing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Woo. All right. Take that block out, grab onto your knees. Notice if there is a muscle in your body you don't feel that you worked today. I know with me, I feel I worked everything. Let's come into that cat pose. So pressing yourself back, taking the hands down, taking the backs of the feet. So the tops of the feet come right down. Pushing yourself up energetically. Press your hands into the mat. Curl your body in. Push your wrists away from your knees, feeling that nice round in the back. On your inhale, bend your elbows. Pull your elbows towards your knees. Lift your heart, lift your chest. Lengthen your neck. Bring your heels and your bottom towards each other. See if you can lift the knees and glide back into your downward facing. If that's not happening, it's okay. See if you can come up into a standing pose, but I want you to stretch out here for a moment. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, side out. When you're ready, walk your feet forward and then just bend and fold your whole body over your legs. Let your head come down, sway a little side to side. Take your hands towards your shins, gaze forward, halfway lift. And then exhale, bend and bow. On your inhale, slowly roll yourself up a vertebra at a time. Reach and extend the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands on the heart. All right, I'm going to bring that stable surface back in. I want you to stretch out just a little bit more. So I want to lean forward a little bit. Bring your forearms on that stable surface. Draw your belly in, take your right leg back. So you can kick your right leg up and just open your hip. Bringing those legs out, big, nice open circles. And then do the same on the other side. Just bringing that knee, that right knee, to the other direction. Bend to the left. And then place the right foot down. Extend the left leg back, bend the right knee. Left heel towards the bottom. Open the knee out. And this is, again, just for stretching. So notice where you feel good when you're doing this. Bring that knee the opposite direction. When you're ready, that left foot comes down, stick your booty back, and then curl your whole body up. Oh, good job. All right, thank you guys so much. I know sometimes when things get difficult and painful, it is, as a teacher, sometimes hard to remember what I did on one side. I promise if the move isn't exactly the same, you're getting the same amount of intensity from the move. So I know we all, but if it's really intense and I'm going off and forgetting something, that means it's probably working. So thank you guys so much, and I look forward to seeing you later in the week. All right, namaste.